The Bundesliga is actually back. And you know what that means, people, don't you? That means we get to do a predictions video. That's exactly what today is. So the Bundesliga kicks off. If it's 2025/26 season, we'll have to shorten that. Yeah, the Bundesliga 25/26 season kicks off tomorrow, Friday evening, Freitag. It's in Munich at the Allianz Arena. We've been there. I don't know how many times I've said that over the last few fucking months. Anyway, FC Bayern Munich, the reigning Bundesliga champions, are taking on RB Leipzig, a team that's been fucking decimated and is now going for a football manager style rebuild under former Werder Bremen manager Ole Werner. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into today's Bundesliga predictions video, because it's back, baby. It's back. Woo! As we called out at the top of this video, RB Leipzig are a team that have been decimated. Probably clickbait. They are a football club in absolute transition now, as proven by the fact that Marco Rose, well, he's yesterday's news, and he's chip paper, right? He was sacked last season. Turkey Chief Jurgen Klopp brought in Zsolt Löw, the Hungarian, on a temporary basis, and then he got let go. And then they brought in Ole Werner, of course, the former manager of Werder. Don't say Mike. Werder Brian's team, Werder Bremen. And just on a slight side note, we've done a full predictions video, by the way, of where we believe every team is going to place in this forthcoming Bundesliga season. Yeah, see what you think of our... And I guess I'm looking straight down the camera to you, Brian. Have a look at where we've placed Werder Bremen, and let me know in the comment section down below what you think. I've been a little bit mischievous, but you are a fucking solid character. Yeah, let's give a lot of love, people, to Werder Brian. Yeah, and it's not Mike, is it? Or is it Dave? Or is it Nigel? Is it Charlie? It's not Charlie, is it? It's Werder Brian. Right, let's get on with this. So we need to have a look at Leipzig. We're going to do this relatively quickly. Again, in that full predictions video that you can go and find on our YouTube channel, we do talk a lot about the ins and outs for each individual football club in the Bundesliga, but we should go through this again because it's quite pertinent and it's part of the narrative arc, which is basically RB Leipzig are a team in transition, and Ole Werner's the guy that's been brought in to take command of that transition. So, quickly then, transfers out. We're going to just do the notable ones. Yanis Blazwicz is a goalkeeper. He's gone out to old slapheads. Fucking hell, but... I know that's a disparaging comment, but I do stand behind the fact that Erik ten Hag, for me, is a natural fit at Bayer Leverkusen. He's a serial winner. I will give you time of day, because that's the whole point of this channel and this community. We've got a Discord as well. Feel free to join the Discord. We can all agree to disagree. Look at his track record, that's all I'm saying. Look at Erik ten Hag's track record. 3 titles in the Eredivisie, should have been 4 if it wasn't for COVID. A couple of trophies. He went on that screaming run in the Champions League where they got to the semi-final, but of course, Jack, you don't meet Jack will tell you it was Spurs that put that to an end. Then he goes to Manchester United, finishes 3rd in his first season, and wins 2 trophies, doesn't he? Sort of back to back. He wins our favourite, the Carabao Cup, the English Football League Cup. And then the following year, he wins the FA Cup, beating fucking the rivals. Beating Manchester City, a team that's dominated them, United, for the last 10 years. I'm sure that it's in one. Josh Boy starts. Will agree with me on that one. Anyway, so Yanis Blazwicz as a goalkeeper has gone out to Leverkusen. Tim Goller has only ever played 40 games for the under 19s in the reserve team. He's gone to VF Bau Stuttgart. Yusuf Poulsen, the evergreen Danish striker, because of course he's been with Leipzig for, I believe it's 10, maybe 12 years. He's gone all the way through the ranks when they weren't even a club. Well, they were a club, but they weren't called RB Leipzig. Anyway, Yusuf Poulsen, he's gone out to Hamburger Sportsverein, favourite club of our guy, Mr. Matthias, the Meister of Mappen. He's an SV Mappen. He's a fucking legend, that guy.
Matthias
we
ist der
met
Beste.
him on our journey to the Allianz Arena, which of course is where this Friday night Freitag first Bundesliga game of the season is being held, isn't it? FC Bayern Munich are hosting it, RB Leipzig. Anyway, yeah, we met him on the I think it was the S-Bahn on the way to the stadium. Anyway, fucking legend. He goes everywhere around Deutschland following SV Mappen and Hamburger Sportsverein. Andre Silva's gone to Elche. They've just been promoted to the La Liga proper. They've gone up along with Levante and Oviedo. And Oviedo, all you Bolton Wanderers fans out there, Trotters fans, will remember Jamie Pollock. What a fucking baller he was. He was a magician on the ball. And I recall he once came on loan to Grimsby Town as well. He also played for Middlesbrough. Name his other clubs down below that I've just given you 4 of them. Anyway, yeah, let's move on from Jamie Pollock. The big one, the gaping fucking hole that's been left in RB Leipzig's club and the fans' hearts, of course, in one. He's happy as fucking Larry, isn't he? Or is it Nigel? Or is it Charlie? Anyway, it's Josh Bosch Darts to be fucking dancing down the aisles at Old Trafford because Benjamin Sesko's come in for a big fee, hasn't he? Didn't score on his debut, did he? But hey, it's a long and winding road, isn't it, to quote the Beatles. Not as long as the EFL Championship. That's a fucking grind. That's 46 games, isn't it? But anyway, so there's the significant outs. Don't worry though, because in a few minutes we're gonna highlight the replacement that they've found. It's pretty much a like-for-like replacement for Benjamin Sesko, by the way. Anyway, it is part of the in. So Johan Bakayoku's coming from PSV. More on him soon, and more later on for all you FC Bayern fans, because of course one of your starlets has just gone over there. No spoilers, not just yet. Johan Bakayoku's coming from PSV. Ezekiel Banzuzi's coming from Leveren. That's another Belgian team. Sorry, Eindhoven's Dutch, Leveren's Belgian. Yanis Blažević, well, we just dealt with him, right, because he's gone to Bayer Leverkusen. He was on loan at Salzburg, and we didn't see him. Well, mind you, we were up in the Eagle's Nest in Philadelphia at the Abraham Lincoln Financial Field, where we got fucking piss wet through. And let me know, by the way, just as a short aside, let me know if you're getting fed up of seeing my photos and my video, not a show reel, is it? The videos from the games when we went ground hopping. I'm throwing them out there into most videos just to embellish the content. If you're a bit fed up of it, let me know in the comment section down below. I won't take it personally. I'm just trying to make this ride a bit more interesting for us all. Just give it a bit of colour. Anyway, Jan Diamande, not Diamande, although he probably has got sparkles on his boots. He's coming from Leganés. That's the other team that's been promoted in Spain to La Liga. Max Fingraf's coming from FC Köln. Of course, they're back in the Bundesliga after, a year hiatus? Yeah, they're back. Andrija Maksimovic, more on him soon. He's coming from Red Star Belgrade or Red Star Cerveza. You can tell what's on our minds, can't you? Cerveza being... Is it Mexican? Is it Mexican for beer? Anyway, it's all over the fucking soul bottles, isn't it? The Taft Man 10 drinks. Costa Nedeljkovic, that's one for Matt. Aston Villa Matt. His loan has been extended. Arthur Vermeuren's loan has now been made permanent from Atletico Madrid. And Timo Werner Esterbester, isn't he? Esterbester, I believe that's how you say it in German. Where the fuck's he going? There's a question for you. Straight down the Carol? Down the camera. What's going on, Jack? Where the fuck is Timo Werner going? Is he going to stay with Spurs? Or is he going to go to the MLS? I did read the other day that he might well be going to, was it Colorado? Boulder, Colorado. The inspiration, by the way, for Stephen King's The Shining. Yeah, you can go and stay at that hotel. I'd like to. It's on my bucket list. And of course, the guy that's come in, the like-for-like replacement, apparently, for Benjamin Sesko is going to join in one. He's going to join Josh Bosch. Fucking me and names. Josh Bosch is United. The guy that's come in to replace Benjamin Sesko is Romelu. No, it's not Lukaku. Different Pantone. This guy's come in. He's one of the boys from Brazil. And again, our favourite website, Bundesliga.com. Who is this target man? Set to lead RB Leipzig's front line. Likes a tattoo, so he's going to get on with David Ram, isn't he? There he is. Look. That's a quick headline. He's 23 years of age. He's a striker, and I can say he's a boy from Brazil. There you go. That's a nice kit, isn't it? That's the Turkish Superliga club that he played for. There's 4 leagues, by the way. Found that out recently. 4 fucking leagues in Turkey, which is absolutely fascinating. Last season, by the way, for his club, Göztepe, he came in on loan, and his goals got on from Liga 1 into the Superliga. Last season, by the way, he racked up a very impressive 22 goal involvements. And down here, look, according to the Bundesliga, he plays a bit like Benjamin Šeško. He's 6'4", so just 1 inch shorter than the Slovenian. The similarities don't end there, though, because it's not just about height, is it? The new arrival is confident on the ball, boasts excellent hold-up play, and he's equally happy to shoot from long range, as he is lurking close to the keeper, waiting for his chances. I'm not a nonce, I just like nonce snacks. Right, and this is fascinating, by the way. In 2023, Romelu was ranked as the most versatile under-21 centre-forward in the fucking world by the International Centre for Sports Studies in neutral Switzerland. What they're saying, this is Marcel Schaffer. He's probably going to get a nice juicy bonus if they, in fact, do finish in a European football spot next season. And of course, you can find out where we predicted where they will finish, them being, both FC Bayern Munich and RB Leipzig, if you watch our predictions for the 25/26 Bundesliga season. Yeah, go and check that video out. Anyway, Marcel Schaffer reckons that Romelu offers a strong physique and a clean technique and eye for goal. Is flexible up front, including can play as a classic number 9. What's particularly impressed us, now then, is how quickly he's adapted to different leagues and styles of play, both in Brazil and Turkey. We believe firmly he can give our game a new impetus, which they're going to need because they're going to miss the impact, right? The goals and the all-round contribution and hold-up play, the link-up play from Benjamin Šeško. Right, so we've done that one. Have a quick look at him. Like we say, 1.93 m. He's Brazilian. He's only 23. There's the transfer history. Look at that. 20 million from Göztepe. That was the Superliga side that his goals got them up, right? He accelerated their progress. They finished 8th, by the way, in the Superliga last season. There you go, confirmation. 13 personal goals, 9 assists in 29 games in the Superliga. What a return, and certainly in the Cup as well. Look at that. He scored in every single game he played and came up with an assist. Extremely unselfish play there from Romelu. So if you're an RB Leipzig fan and you're out there, because there are some, we only found 2 though, didn't we, when we were ground up in Philadelphia. I've just gone on about the wrong fucking club.
Stick to your day job, son.
Oh, do you know what we need? What we need to wake us up is some Mars. Again, not a sponsored stream, but that was... Yeah, again, we did a video on that. Somebody did write in the comments, if you want an interesting drink, why don't they send Lionel Messi to Bayern Brew? I don't know who that cheeky wag is, but that was a fucking great comment. Yeah, we seem to be getting hammered in a really funny bounce way by this certain individual. Yeah, it's not even trolling, it's just funny as fuck, yeah. Why didn't they send Lionel Messi a bottle of Bayern Brew and be done with it? Oh, so fuck that one up. Anyway, we did only see two Salzburg shirts. No fucking wonder we didn't find any Leipzig shirts. No wonder. I'm looking for the wrong fucking club. Believe it or not, I did survive 18 days in America. Did go around 8 or 9 cities. Right, let's fucking get this one back on track. 3, 2, 1. Johan Bakayoko's coming from coming from PSV. No spoilers on that FC Bayern Munich play, by the way. Although that will be common knowledge, and it'll be everywhere, right? Anyway, yeah, Bakayoko's coming from PSV. He's 1m79. He's a fucking beast on the right wing. He's Belgium. Yeah, Belgium have had it's always the golden generation, isn't it, in Belgium? Always, including the actual Romelu Lukaku, not the Brazilian that's coming in to be a Benjamin Šeško 2.0. Here is Bakayoko. Look, he's done all these clubs, and he's only fucking, how old did we say he was? He's only 22 years of age, and he's sort of ticked off all the best academies in Belgium. Look at that. Lovren, Leveren, Bruges, Mechelen, Anderlecht. He's gone to PSV. They had that incredible run, didn't they, last year in the Champions League? They knocked out Juventus. We beat them, didn't we, Gonzo? I think it's a claw, mate. Was it 9-2 on aggregate? I think it was something ridiculous like that. Anyway, so there we are, look. 80 million euro move from PSV to Leipzig. And how so? How so, you're asking? Well, you see it on the screen, look. In 30 Eredivisie games last season, 9 personal goals, 1 assist, coming in from the right winger. He's also played 1 game in central midfield, but he is a right winger, and they're gonna need him, aren't they? If indeed they also lose Xabi Simons. But at time of recording, Xabi Simons is still there. He's still at RB Leipzig, which is brilliant. And then just to round us off is Jan Diamande. Yeah, he's from the Côte d'Azur. And as we found out as well the other day doing some research, yeah, Ivory Coast is the self-proclaimed capital of perfume. Now, I know you wouldn't trust a guy that's just told you that he went knocking around America for the wrong football team, but it's true. It is. I did find it written down the other day that the Ivory Coast is the world's. In fact, they don't even use the phrase self-proclaimed. They just say it's the capital of perfume. What was that guy called? Assignon. That's right. He was a right back that's coming for. Where's he coming to? Oh, somewhere like Mainz or Freiburg. Anyway, yeah, go and check out that video. Here he is then, Jan Diamande. He's only 18. Is he though? Is he? I mean, he looks older than 18, but let's not do a Bob Marley. Yeah, let's not do a Tap Man 10 and get ourselves cancelled. He says he's 18. We'll go along with that, right? He's a left winger. Oh, he can play. He's right-footed, plays on the left wing. They're going to need him, aren't they? Because in short, there's probably not going to be a Xabi Simons or there's no Šeško, is there? So he's a great backup to have. Now, how have they performed in the pre-season games? Of course, well, not pre-season, sorry. This is the cup, isn't it? This is the DFB Pokal, because it's quite unique in Germany. Similar, and I've talked about this before in relation to the English football system. Anyone that supports a championship side, EFL Championship or below, the League Cup, the old Caribou, love the Caribou, right? Oh, now these days we're becoming more fans of Maz. Again, not a sponsored video, but as Alan says, not yet. Anyway, yeah, so in the English footballing calendar, EFL Championship teams and below, the league football teams basically, you play a league game and then the next game is usually the League Cup game. The Premier League teams join. Is it from the third round usually? I'm pretty sure it is. So maybe it's the second round. I'm pretty sure it's the third round. Anyway, in Germany, across the whole pyramid, across the whole Deutsche Fußballbund, first game of the season is always DFB Pokal, and then the league starts either in the Bundesliga, the Zweite Bundesliga, Bundesliga 2, and the Dritte Bundesliga, Bundesliga 3, and then the Regionalliga and the sort of trickle-down effect. So yeah, DFB Pokal is the German Cup, which is not the League Cup. It's like the English version of it would be the FA Cup. Anyway, in that, this is a game, right? Sandhausen, I believe they're from Liga 3. They were 2-0 down. Leipzig were 2-0 down in that game. Turned it around, 1-4-2. Diamande, who we just talked about, he got a goal. So did Banzuzi. He's off the mark. Willy Orban, the captain, with a goal as well. And then Xabi Simons. Xabi scored on the 96th minute to wrap up a 4-2 win. So yeah, it was looking a bit for Ole Werner at one point, but they did pull through. Here you go. Here's Jan Diamandi. We talked about him, yeah. So he played 85 minutes in that DFB Pokal game, did score a goal. So he scored one from his 3 shots. How many touches did he have, just out of interest? 67. Not 69, 67, 2 successful dribbles, 5 passes into the final third. Yeah, well done for Jan Diamandi. He's only 18. Here's Johan Bakayoko. He's the beast from Belgium. Again, 22. What did he get up to? Total shots 1, successful dribbles 2, 4 passes into the final third. Yeah, well done on that front. And then here is Ezekiel. Not Eze. That's Ebrichel anyway, dickhead. Here's Ezekiel Banzuzi. He's Dutch, like Xabi Simons, like Cloisterman as well in the defence. He played 30 minutes, so clearly came on as a substitute. Still racked up a 7.8. That's pretty good. Did create a chance from his 18 touches and blocked a shot. 3 touches in the opponent's box and 3 passes into the final third. 2 interceptions, 2 defensive contributions and 2 recoveries. That's a good effort as well. And let's have a quick look at Banzuzi, because I don't want him to feel left out. Like we say, he's 1.91 m, so he's kind of getting on towards Benjamin Šeško height, even though this guy does play in the centre of midfield. Dutch international for the under-21s level. Here's his journey. Look, an AC Breda. Yeah, just again, I did, when I used to work in video games, we did travel a lot to the Netherlands, to places like The Hague and Groningen, and yeah, it's just gets under your skin, doesn't it? The Dutch team, just a nice team to say. NAC Breda. Leuven in Belgium, which of course that's where Bakayoko, well, that's part of his journey, right? And then of course he's got this 16 million, it's not 16 euro. Fucking hell, I could have had 2 of him. 16 million euro transfer. Oh, it's recent as July, so it looks like that's an Ollie Werner transfer. Good work, son. Last season then in the Jupiler Pro League, which is a beer, by the way. Yeah, that gets our vote of confidence. 28 games in the Pro League, 2 personal goals, 6 assists. Again, coming from a central midfielder, that's cool. They did, though, the team he was playing for at the time, Old Leuven, they were involved in a relegation playoff scrap, and it is fucking fascinating, actually, how they do it in Belgium. Again, if there's any Belgians out there, please correct me in the content section down below, but from my understanding, it's not as simple as 8, because only 16 teams in Belgium, right, from the top of my dome. It's not as simple as 16 and 15 go down, and then the 14th place team play the team from the league below, which is the Challenger division, I believe. No, fucking hell, it's all mental, isn't it? It's like 16, 15, 14. I think there's 6 teams getting this weird gauntlet style arrangement to see who ends up staying in the Jupiler Pro League. Yeah, it's fascinating how they do it. And there's some transfer rumours just to see us out, because it's always interesting to see what's on the wires. Harvey Elliott looked being pushed as a potential. Actually, that did come up a month ago, didn't it? Harvey Elliott, because he's not really going to get the game time at Liverpool. What is he? Is he 22, 23 years of age? So that transfer, we'd love to see him, right? Because again, Liverpool have fucking stolen everybody else from the Bundesliga. This making our content slightly more challenging. Hence, we have to do things like get smacked off our tits on Maz. What was the other one we had in Miami? I could crush your grape. Grape crush. That was a nice. It tasted like bubblegum, to be fair. Christopher Nkunku, I cannot see him coming back to relive his glory days. Trevor Chalobah, Big Jim up the Chelsea. What do you think about that one? Trevor Chalobah being linked. That was a couple of days ago. Andy Juff, what a great name. Racing Club Lons, big fan of their logo. Fabio Silva, he's just gone somewhere, hasn't he? Yeah, I might have to put an overlay up on that. I've seen that one. Conrad Harder, let's just deal with him, by the way. Now, he played against RB Leipzig last season in the Champions League in a game where old Victor Gyökeres was on the bench for some weird reason. I think because they were trying to take the heat out of all the transfer saga that was going on. I think, or maybe he just did an Isaac. Maybe did an Alexander Isaac and was like, not playing if you don't sell me to the club I want to go to because I want to earn more money. And you'd want to do the same. Not get into that debate right now because we're too damn sober. Anyway, yeah, Conrad Harder's a striker. The player's contract with Sporting Club de Portugal is set to expire end of June 2029. His current market value is €24 million. The old girl that is Juventus in Italy apparently is also interested. Here's Harvey Elliott. Yeah, look, that confirmation is 22, an attacking midfielder. Team Talk reports he's interested, and Leipzig are interested in him. This is to be a replacement for Xavi Simons. I think Harvey Elliott would wear that well, to be fair. I don't think he'd be intimidated by that. The Reds want 40 million, that's pounds, so let's call it €48 million. And would like to put a buyback clause in. Fucking hell, yeah. That's like a boyfriend and girlfriend, isn't it? It's like, well, I'm going to dump you, but if it's all right with you, I'll keep you on WhatsApp just in case it gets a bit cold in the winters, just in case my life turns out to be a squeeze song.
Fucking hell. Tell us a joke we know.
Answers on a postcard if you know where my brain's just gone for that one. Elliott featured heavily in Jurgen Klopp, Old Turkey T's final 2 seasons, but his game time, this is Elliott, has plummeted under Arne Slot. So that's fascinating, right? Yeah, that'd be fun. And here's Xavi Simons. Where's he going today? Is he going to Chelsea to join Big Jim?
Up the Chelsea.
I don't know. I mean, we're sort of steering clear of that one, although it is good for clickbait. It's good for views. Andre Silva, at confirmation, has gone to Elche. Again, they've just been promoted to La Liga. What was this? €1 million, an additional 500 in bonuses. Right, let's have a look then. Quickly, there was Conrad Harder. Why am I showing you that? Because of his prowess. Yeah, because he plays harder, doesn't he? Here we are, look. 28 games last year in the... It's not the beaver anymore, is it? It's another sponsorship, but I'm sure it's got a B in it. Anyway, 28 games, 5 goals, 5 personal goals and 5 assists. So 10 goal involvements in 28 games. I'm assuming a lot of this must have been off the bench, right? Because of... Actually, we can see here, look. Liga Portugal. No, a lot of this is off the bench though, because of course they've been playing Gokares. So again, you would think if you were Conrad, I was going to say Conrad Hart. Conrad Hart, where's he from? Fucking flashback, innit? One of my favourite games
Love that.
of all time. Greenie and I. There's your shout out, Greenie. Sorry, it was on my case the other day. Greenie, I wished you and Lisa a happy anniversary. Although it was in a post match reaction to Hull City when I got to admit I was pretty pissed up. So I had to cull a lot of that content. Anyway, yeah, Lisa and Greenie celebrating 18 years, I believe. 18 years of anniversary recently. Let's see some love for that in the comment section down below. Anyway, I'm calling it out because Greenie knows that my 3 favourite games of all time, 2 of which we definitely did play together. It's got to be Another World, Flashback, and Sensible World of Soccer. And Sensible World of Soccer, by the way, we did buy it from GOG. Great old games, good old games the other day, but I've not managed to get it to configure to play it with a controller. You can't play can't play swals with keys. It's just not the right experience. Anyway, back on track. If I was his agent, not Greenie's, by the way, although he does have a cyber security business.
Next.
And we did talk about trying to help each other last year. Anyway, if I was Conrad, not Hart, Conrad Harder's agent, I'd say just give it 6 months, 6 more months in the B-win or whatever it's called, Liga Portugal. Smash as many goals as you can. Let's go on the Champions League run. I assume they're in it. And that'll just put your market value up. And then come this time next season or next summer, when there's a World Cup, you might even get into Denmark's. Well, I'm assuming he's playing up front with Rasmus Højlund. Maybe can get him out of the way. Yeah, you've just been in a better place. I'd stay where you are, son. Don't run around. Anyway, that's RB Leipzig. I've talked a lot about them in this video again because they're a club in transition. And I know there are some RB Leipzig fans out there, not the 2 that actually do support They support Salzburg, but technically, on a fucking technicality, multi-club ownership level, it's all one in it. It's all, as Danny would say, does she, Danny? We're all together on Planet Football, aren't we? Anyway, RB Leipzig fans, right? That's your background. Let's have a brief look then at FC Bayern Munich, because that's the clickbait. That's what you're here for. This is really what Dishy, Danny and Liam of the Bayern View want to see, innit? Bayern Munich, right? So we know about the transfers that have gone out. Adam Asney's gone to Everton on a permanent deal. That's good for him, we feel, don't we, Gonzo? Because he's going to get permanent game time, right? And he certainly will at Everton, because again, it's a 38 game season. It's a slog. I can see him featuring quite heavily. Anyway, that's Adam Asnew. Kingsley Coman is part of the big sell-off. Max Eberl's glasses and shiny pants. Kingsley Coman, he's gone out the door to Al Nassr. Again, we did cover this in a previous video. Mixed reaction from the great unwashed on X. I say that because people felt they should have got more for him, probably, but at the end of the day, you just needed to get him off the books, right? And you've done that. Eric Dyer's gone to Monaco. That was on a free. Franz Kratzig, we did see him. Not on the S-Bahn. So that's in Germany. We didn't see him on the underground, but we did see him on the pitch, didn't we? Yeah, we did see him on the pitch during the FIFA Club World Cup. João Palhinha and Matthias Tell, both, Palhinha on a season-long loan, Matthias Tell on a permanent move to Jack's, to Spurs, to Tottenham, where Timo Werner is the bester. It's come back from. Brian Zaragoza sadly hasn't gone on loan to Zaragoza. That'll be quality. He's gone to Celta Vigo. Leroy Sané, of course, we talked about him. He's gone to Galatasaray. And the big one, the one that has left a massive shaped hole in our heart, a 25. Well, actually, the heart weighs 21 grams, doesn't it? If it weighed 25, that'd be a fucking genius segue. Anyway, the legend himself, Thomas Muller, he was out of contract money, but he's still on the scene, isn't he? He's playing in the MLS for the Vancouver Whitecaps, which is fucking brilliant. The cheeky chappy himself is just young at heart, and he's just young at heart. He's mischievous. He's a fucking talented guy. He is going to rip up the MLS. Probably won't raise the profile as much as old Maz has done, old Lionel Messi, but he will for all expats, right? He will do for Adam. That sticker's still up there, look. It's still up there. The Werder Brian ones are coming down a little bit. Anyway, so that's the significant outs. We already knew about, right? Tom Bischoff came in, well, actually, that was announced in January, right? Last year. Well, this year, but during last season. Tom Bischoff's coming from Hoffenheim. Jonathan Tah has come in from Bayer Leverkusen. What does that leave then, everybody? That leaves Luis Diaz, right? The Colombian left winger who's already scored, right? Has he scored twice now? I believe. Oh no, maybe just once. Anyway, he's played a couple of games, hasn't he? Pre-season friendlies. Who did he play against? He played against Olympique Lyonnais, because it was the foul on him which drew the penalty that Michael Olise converted. Played against Grasshopper Zurich in a game FC Bayern won away, and then he did score in Das Super Cup final on the weekend just gone against VF Bau Stuttgart, and of course FC Bayern did go on to win that trophy. Dishy Danny was very happy. We got him in on the show, didn't we, as part of our post-match reaction, because we were doing a live watch-along. We were beaten by the Gremlins that are inside of Zoom, but we did get a soundbite, and I'll probably use it again because he won't mind. He won't mind, will he? Because we're all on Planet Football together. Anyway, so there's the ins and outs for FC Bayern Munich. Again, we can address briefly the fixtures that they've played in recently. Again, they did beat Jack. Jack, you can look away if you want. Oh, you're a big boy, aren't you? As in, like, you're an adult, you can take it. Bayern Munich. This was a team, again, that was going through a transition, because as you can see, Kingsley Coman was playing in that game. 4-0 thrashing of Spurs. Next game was the Lyon. That was the one where Luis Diaz came on as a substitute. I believe he came on for Leonard Carl. That was a 2-1 win. Again, it was the foul on him that drew the penalty that Michael Olise converted. In fact, Michael Olise scored twice. He's got a brace in that game. Grasshopper Zurich away. That pitch, by the way, looked to be like a Sabutio pitch, right? Sabutio, oh God, I don't know if I can explain that, but like, yeah, little men with wobbly bottoms, usually played on a shag pile carpet by teenagers in the, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. It's sort of died out, but I know there are people buying vinyl out there, everybody. Even I'm sure that whoever's giving me bants in the comment section is going to pick up on that one. That, yeah, vinyl. Well, vinyl never left, did it? I'm sure I'll get a comment to that effect. Yeah, this was the Grasshopper Zurich game. Like, Leonard Carl scored in that, along with Kusa Asari. That's fantastic. And then there was the Super Cup final, Das Super Cup again, in honour of, renamed to celebrate the life of not Frank, but Franz Beckenbauer, who passed away last year. Luis Diaz did eventually what turned out to be scoring the winning goal. Here we are then, this tomorrow night. Here's the potential lineups, because we're building the drama up to this point in the video. Here's your potential lineups. Look, we'll go with RB Leipzig first because they're the visitors. So this is according to FOTMob. Again, there are other live score apps and news service providers out there, but we just like the visual presentation. I like it. I like it. I think
he likes it.
Peter Glassy in goal again. 4-3-3 or a 4-5-2-1 is what Leipzig have played a lot. Certainly did last season. We just confirmed that one. 3-4-2-1 was played 11 times. And the 4-3-3 fucking not even on there. So don't trust someone that went looking in America, in Philadelphia, for RB Leipzig shirts when in fact they weren't even playing. Right. Peter Glassy in goal. David Ram with his tattoos, left back. Riddle Baku on the right. The centre-back pairing of Lekeba and Willie Orban, the captain. The midfield of Schlager. Great if indeed he comes back, because he was out injured last season for a lot of it. Yeah, Schlager, Nicholas Seawald. He's young, isn't he? He's talented as well. Is he Belgian? I believe he's Belgian, yeah. Part of another golden generation. Does that make it a platinum generation? Anyway, Javi Simons, Seawald, Schlager, the new lad, Diamonde on the right, Nusa on the left, and Louis Openda down the middle. And this is the predicted potential proviso lineup for FC Bayern Munich. Manny Neuer in goal. At the age of 40, he did pull off some fucking incredible reflex saves in that Das Super Cup final. 4-2-3-1 from the big brain one, the old Gegenpressing sort of football manager tactic. Yeah. The back then, we've got all hail the king of Konrad Lima at right back, Josip Stanislav, the Croatian, at left back. The centre-back pairing, I think we're going to see this a lot this season, is Dayat, what a name, Dayat Upamecano alongside Jonathan Tata. The double pivot, this is how they started in the Super Cup final, right? LA Fitness, Leon Goretzka alongside Joshua Kimmich. He's on the back of this jersey, by the way, but for my birthday, my Geburtstag for my soulmate. Beautiful, that shit, as is she. Luis Diaz on the left of the attacking four. On the left, the builder, Serge Gnabry. Some beautiful memes about him. Take a look at them on X, or go and ask Jeeves. Gnabry on the right, Michael Olise occupying that number 10 slot, because of course Musiala's still in rehab after that fucking horrific injury that he sustained to the hands of Donnarumma. Although, yeah, it says a lot about Musiala for the fact he said, look, this shit happens. It was a collision we got on my life, so well played there, son. And of course, Harry Kane leading the line. So you're going to want a prediction from us. And do you know what? We've queued that up already. Spoiler! There's a bit of a rebrand, by the way. Let me know again in the comment section down below what you think about our rebrand. Yeah, it feels like it's moved on. We're going for it's not pop art, is it? It's more sort of vintage newspaper clippings theme. Anyway, fuck that. The prognose, the prediction for us is that FC Bayern Munich are going to kick off the 25/Bundesliga season with a home win. Yeah, we can see it being 3-1 at home to RB Leipzig. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below if you agree or disagree with our predicted scoreline. But yeah, we're going with a home win in the Allianz Arena for FC Bayern Munich. And we dragged it out, didn't we? We dragged it out like a Chinese opera. Oh, just done a Bob Marley there, and I've just done a Taft Man 10. Anyway, yeah, we laid the breadcrumbs out. We set it up, and here we go. Here's the climax. So, give me a drum roll, please, Gonzo. The FC Bayern Munich player linked to PSV is none other than... It's Paul Wanner. I don't know how we're going like that, because it's great news if you're a PSV fan. Not so great news if you're a fan of FC Bayern Munich. Anyway, it's coming to us from Florian Plettenberg. We know him. We cited him before. Florian Plettenberg is a Sky or Sky.de reporter. He covers the transfer stories, the breaking news. He's close to FC Bayern Munich. This was his post on the 20th, so it was yesterday, 20th of August. Some emojis going off there. Look, alarm boom, exclusive. Paul, #Wanner to PSV Eindhoven, done deal. #PSV have reached full agreement with FC Bayern following the prior verbal agreement with Wanner. It's a permanent deal. The total transfer fee is 15 million, big ones, 15 million euros plus add-ons. Wanner will leave Munich tonight and undergo his medical with PSV shortly. And this was today, August 21st. Paul Wanner has arrived in Eindhoven to undergo his PSV medical, and that was brought to us by Willy Simba. It feels like it's an anagram.
Oh, clap that in.
Transfer sponsor PSV tips. DM me. There you go. Willy Simba has spotted Paul Wanner in Eindhoven undergoing his medical, subject to a permanent move. And that gets us to the finish line, people. So if indeed you have watched until this point in the video, wow. Get yourselves a biscuit, as I used to say to Matt, Aston Villa Matt. Get yourself a biscuit. Thank you so much again for just for being there. Basically. Isn't that right, Gonzo? From the bottom of our tiny crumpled hearts, we are indebted to you all for giving up your time. Your time's precious, right? There's so many things, right? That, yeah, every day there's a sensory overload, right? We are bombarded with information, with videos, with content, with experts, celebrities, pundits. Everyone's fucking coming at you, Cleopatra, and yet somehow you still give up time to watch our content. So again, thank you so much for that. We did recently pass the 150 subscriber mark. We are now, of course, as the graphic indicates down below, we're on the road to 1,000 subs. Hey, I'll take 200 as we keep moving throughout the season. But yeah, thank you so much. If you could, I mean, you already have, right, by the fact you're watching this video, but if you could just do me a couple of small favours, and I think you know what the script is, have a think about... But don't think too long. Fuck it. Please just do it, because it helps the algorithm find us, so more people can get involved in this community that we're trying to build here on Playing Football. Please double pivot. You know, like Vincent Kompany's doing in his lineup is double pivot. 1, please smash the like. 2, please hit the subscribe. And thirdly, help us spread the word, yeah? While you're out and about and in with a shout, tell your classmates, tell your workmates, tell your family, your familiar, tell them about the channel, get them all in. Anyway, we're looking forward tomorrow night to the Bundesliga kicking off again, 25/26 season. We're going for a home win for FC Bayern Munich to win it 3-1 against RB Leipzig, a team that are very much a club, a project that's very much in transition. We're going now. I'll be to say ciao.